Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. There have been back and forth argument over rearrest or abduction of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria. Supporters and lovers of Nnamdi Kanu and indigenous people of Biafra and those cherishing and looking forward to Biafra actualization kept their guns right, kept their belief system right, and the lawyers of Nnamdi Kanu going through the processes deemed it fit and had strong evidence to say that Nnamdi Kanu was extraordinarily renditioned back to Nigeria. While the government of the day were of the opinion that Nnamdi Kanu jumped arrest, hence they rearrested him, and brought him back to Nigeria. But a lot of things were going on. There were counter accusations here that it wasn't as if they had arrested Nnamdi Kanu. They were just a tip here and there. But right now, as we speak, it looks like the indigenous people of Biafra, via their spokesperson, Ima Powerful, have decided to clear the air and give evidences to show that they are sure and right in what they alleged against the federal government, and they are bringing out their evidences. In the moment you're going to find out what it is, they said to clarify the issue that Nnamdi Kanu was actually abducted. Before we go into the news proper, I would like you to subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Very quickly, let's hit the ground running. The indigenous people of Biafra, that's IPOB, on Sunday said the President Muhammadu Buhari led federal government and its Kenyan counterpart have confirmed the culpability in the rearrest of its leader, Nnamdi Kanu. IPOB, that's indigenous people of Biafra, said the delay in clarification has confirmed the involvement of the Nigerian and Kenyan governments in Kanu's rearrest. Kanu was rearrested in an African country believed to be Kenya in June 2021 and repatriated to Nigeria to continue his trial for terrorism. However, the indigenous people of Biafra spokesman Ima Powerful said the Kenyan government allowed its airport to be used as an abduction ground. Powerful also called on the Department of State Services, DSS, to explain its involvement in Kanu's rearrest. A statement by Powerful on Sunday reads partly: the global movement and family of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, under the command and leadership of our great leader and prophet, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wish to request world leaders, men and women of good conscience across the globe to ask the Nigeria and Kenyan government why they are yet to give any clarification on how our leader was abducted in Kenya and repatriated to Nigeria. Their inability to explain how our leader was abducted and repatriated to Nigeria has only confirmed their culpability in the whole saga, no matter how clever they think they are in denying any involvement. It's a known rule that airports across the world are safe places for all law-abiding citizens. But Kenya has allowed its international airport to serve as an abduction ground for the oppressive Nigerian government that kidnapped our leader who traveled to Kenya with British passport. I'm still quoting him, as I'm quoting him Powerful. I continue with the quotes. This is nothing but travesty of justice. Should our leader be put on trial without first clarifications on his unlawful kidnap and rendition, DSS should explain its role in our leader's abduction and rendition. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, will not relent in fighting this injustice against innocent citizens. Whoa. Now, from all indication, Ima Powerful, the Media and Publicity Secretary of indigenous people of Biafra, having waited for a long while now, by June this year, by June 2022, it will be 1 full year. It's above 6 months already that Nnamdi Kanu have been in detention in DSS. And there have been call petitions written by Nnamdi Kanu's brother, Konata, petition signing that asking that the Kenyan government should explain their involvement, how Nnamdi Kanu's British passport was found in Kenya, if they were not lax, in their own duty, judging the fact that the last time they checked, according to Konata then, Manuel, he said that he was always following up with his brother, and the last time the brother called was the fact that it was en routing Kenya, and that was all he knew. The next thing he heard was his brother was in Nigeria. So going through the petition, well, at some point the Kenyan government responded, but they were quite tactical because it has gone global. Of course, we all know the sanctions and fines that may likely follow such. There's always a process, for such. Nnamdi Kanu is a high-profile person, judging the fact that he has very massive followers. So you don't treat him like a normal, common person. So in that case, everyone is being careful with press releases and all that. So while Kenya has made their own submission in a tactical manner as well, a lot of persons were also expecting that the federal government would at some point, give their own version of the story. Well, they played it down because all they know is Nnamdi Kanu has been rearrested and is facing treasonable felony until he's done. It doesn't matter how he came in, but the most important thing is you can see that he's hearty and he's alive. And so to speak, there have been technicality and tacticality in the whole situation, the whole Nnamdi Kanu rendition, abduction, and rearrest saga that's going on. And of course, the dimension of Bruce Fein always trying to get international eyes, international media, international eyes on what is going on with Nnamdi Kanu, having also tried to go to the Nigerian court and also failing to, be in each time there's a hearing for Nnamdi Kanu, is always failing not to be there. Trying to, but they don't allow him in, jurisdiction issues and all that. And he doesn't even have a way of entering to see Nnamdi Kanu in detention, jurisdiction issues too, and all that. With all this going on, Ima Powerful is saying, okay, from all indication, you don't have any clear evidence or any clear explanation on how Nnamdi Kanu came. So for all we know that your hands are in it, whether they have clarifications or not, one thing is certain: Nnamdi Kanu came into the country and the federal government acknowledged that in. So they may not agree that they went through due process, and they may also not deny the federal government have decided to just face the issue of the trial. I guess Ipob have also made up their mind also to keep dragging the federal government to the public and international world. That's where we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. Also take on the stand of Ima Powerful over the fact that the federal government and Kenyan government may also have a hand in the whole situation. Let's interact, please.